Hello, my name is Natasha Ross, Biology 2402, PL4. I had wake up call, part 1, panic. How likely was this to be a heart problem, asthma, or panic attack? I feel like this was a panic attack because of the symptoms presented. No wheezing, so it could not most likely be a asthma attack, not a heart attack because she had no numbness or pressure anywhere, so most likely this was a panic attack. The cold sweats and the sudden overcome with fear presented symptoms of a panic attack. Also, not being able to catch a breath. I feel like she was ridden with anxiety, which led her to have a panic attack. Also, Jeremy was diagnosed with coronary artery disease a couple months before, so I feel like that being on her conscious also led to have her have a panic attack. And I believe that she should still watch this and see if it leads to anything else. But from what I got from her and the symptoms she presented was a panic attack.
Denise Belmore wakes up at 4:36 a.m. with chest tightening, a racing heart, and shortness of breath. She just assumes that it's a panic attack, but her husband says that it's just a bad dream. But in reality, Denise is a busy catering owner dealing with stress, menopause, high cholesterol, and years of secondhand smoke exposure. That's something serious. She was just not really. She wasn't thinking it was nothing. Inside her arteries, plaque has been building up. One day, it ruptures, causing a clot that blocks her blood flow to her heart. A heart attack. Months later, Denise collapses at a dinner. In the ER, doctors find elevated cardiac enzymes like troponin and CKMB, revealing that she had a heart attack before and she didn't even know it. Denise survives, but many women don't survive from her symptoms because they go unrecognized or ignored. In this case, wake up call, just take your symptoms seriously and don't let it sneak up on you. Go to the doctor, get checked out first.
My name is Hannah Sampson, and I am in Biology 2402, Section PO4. I did Sections 3 and 4 of Denise's case study. And the questions listed was number 1, why is the first hour of a heart attack the most critical? It's because the heart muscle starts to die within 80 to 90 minutes after blood flow is interrupted. What do fibrinogen C-reactive protein and interleukin 18 indicate? High levels of fibrinogen C-reactive protein and interleukin 18 are biomarkers that indicate inflammation in the body and also indicate an increased risk of coronary heart disease. What is the cause of Denise's breathlessness, fatigue, and nausea? Her symptoms are most likely related to her heart condition, specifically a ruptured plaque in her left arterial descending artery. What are platelets and what do they have to do with Denise's heart problem? Platelets, which are a blood clotting system, collect at the lesion site only to trap more lipids and white blood cells, which contribute to the development of atherosclerosis, which is hardened arteries. What is an embolism and what is its connection to thrombosis? A condition where a blood clot or other substance like air or fat becomes lodged in the blood vessel, blocking blood flow. The primary connection to thrombosis is that a blood clot, a thrombus, is the most common cause of an embolus. What does LDL have to do with heart attacks? Low-density lipoproteins contribute to the buildup of plaque in arteries, which can restrict blood flow and potentially lead to clots that can cause a heart attack. And how does hypertension develop? And what does it have to do with the high risk of heart attacks? Hypertension or high blood pressure develops when the force of blood pushing against artery walls is constantly too high. This can lead to high risk of heart attacks because it damages arteries, potentially causing atherosclerosis and hindering blood flow to the heart.
Steam and foods that contain added sugars, unhealthy fats, and excess sodium should be limited. Added sugars include sucrose, fructose, glucose. Syrups such as corn syrup and high fructose corn syrup cause weight gain, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. Unhealthy fats such as trans fats and saturated fats cause an increase in LDL cholesterol, increased inflammation, which all increase the risk of heart disease. Some examples of trans fats are fast food, margarine, and processed baked goods, and examples of saturated fats include fatty red meats, cheese, butter, basically animal products and byproducts. Excess sodium causes the body to retain water, which increases blood volume, which increases blood pressure, all causing strain on the heart, which increases the risk of heart attack, stroke, and heart disease. Excess sodium can be found in many processed meats, food, and salty snacks. Foods we should prioritize contain vitamins and minerals. Vitamin D helps regulate blood pressure and reduce inflammation. Vitamin C and E help protect the heart and act as antioxidants. Folic acid, which is a B vitamin, is important for pregnant women in order to prevent certain congenital disabilities like spina bifida, and it also reduces the risk of heart disease and stroke by 20%. Minerals such as magnesium, calcium, and potassium, and sodium help regulate blood pressure and maintain a normal heart rhythm. Foods that contain vitamins and minerals are fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and nuts. Healthy fats is also, you should also incorporate healthy fats into your diet, such as monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats. Monounsaturated fats help lower LDL cholesterol and triglycerides, which lowers the risk of heart disease. Some examples include olive, peanuts, safflower, and sesame oils, and foods such as avocados, peanut butter, certain nuts, and seeds. Polyunsaturated fats help reduce triglycerides, slow the build of plaque in the arteries. They slightly lower blood pressure and reduce the risk of developing arrhythmia. Some examples of polyunsaturated fats would be omega-3 fatty acids, which are the fatty fishes like salmon and mackerel, nuts and seeds like walnuts and flax seeds, and plant oils such as canola and soybean oil. Another example of polyunsaturated fats are omega-6 fatty acids, which control sugar in the blood and which reduces the risk of diabetes and blood pressure. Some examples include safflower oil, seeds like walnuts, tofu, eggs, and almonds. You should also incorporate fiber in your diet, which aid in lowering cholesterol and blood pressure and protect against heart disease and stroke. Examples of fiber-rich food includes legumes, fruits and vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Some lifestyle changes that you should take would be, or some activities that are hazardous to the health include smoking, being inactive, poor diet, and carrying a lot of stress, as well as alcoholism. They're all considered detrimental to heart health. Some solutions would be to stop smoking, limit your alcohol consumption to a healthy amount, and managing your stress in a healthy way. You should also prioritize a diet change, ensuring you receive the vital nutrients you need in order to maintain good health. Benefits of exercise for heart health include it helps strengthen the heart muscle, which improves circulation and lowers blood pressure and cholesterol. It also manages weight along with an adequate diet. Aspirin can help prevent heart disease by aiding in the prevention of blood clot formation in the arteries.